official start to the ceremony.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow. What a relief to not have any plan whatsoever. To just follow our hearts and bodies. Hi,
Yeah.
Michael. Hi, Sarah. Lisa, hi, welcome. Happy solstice. Merry Christmas, whatever your pleasure.
Mm. Yeah. Hey, hey, yo, hey, yo, yo, Yes.
One who needs a little guidance. Let all the sensations just be. Savor them. Feel the sounds. And notice that that which hears sound, that which feels your body, that which is before your name is a vast, endless womb. You are a womb. And in this womb are ripples of sound and sensation and thought and energy. And there's nothing to do but savor it. Savor it all. And let yourself be an endless container that has no edge, enjoying the waves of your own ocean. Nothing to do, nothing to think, nothing to do.
Hmm.
You are the container and the contained, the ocean and the wave, and you're perfect.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if your body feels like moving, like mine sometimes does, let it move. Let him move. Let him stretch. Let him dance. Let her shake. Let her growl.
Awakening from a deep sleep. Awakening from a deep sleep.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Awakening from a deep sleep and so fully embodied as to feel every fingertip, tip of your tailbone, and the base of your belly, and the inside of your spine, and the recesses of your heart, and the back of your throat. Everything fully online, fully inside your body, inhabited so fully in your temple. Cozy, like cozying up inside a couch, inside a cozy chair. comfy in your own skin.
Mm. 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 Mm.
There's pain in the body or tension or emptiness. What if you got really cozy with that? What if you got closer? What if you came all the way in, so intimate, so close as to kiss? No part of your being, no part left unloved, untouched, left abandoned, fully here for yourself, here for every inch of yourself.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Feel the sounds reverberating in your bones, washing your pain softly, relieving the pain. Every sound a healing. Just let yourself be touched. Yeah. Silence heals too. Silence permeates your whole body, soaks through your bones, permeates the room, the ground, and the sky. You are that vast silence and the music that fills it. What is it to feel so fully embodied, so fully present that when you feel from inside your body through your skin into the chair or the room, into the ground, you don't know where you in the chair begin or end, where the skin begins and ends. That's all a thought. You're merged. You are one with everything. And that can be felt. That is felt. Feeling in and through the body is to confirm total connection. Couldn't be alone if you tried.
Hmm.
Mhm. Feel what it is to release. Oh, that's it. No effort in your system whatsoever. No trying, no manipulation, no nothing, just being. Let this moment be total death and total birth. Not a shred of story here. Who knows who you are? You don't have a name.
Mm. 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 Oof.
you're ever concerned about thoughts floating by, see that they're just cute little fishes. You're the whole ocean. They don't bother you. They're part of you. They're just visitors. But sink into yourself as the ocean. Rest as the ocean. The ocean doesn't effort. She rests. She receives. She moves. And she's deep and tall. Of course, not only are you the ocean, you're also the whole sky. But feel the depth of your oceanness and the height of your skyness and the width of your earthness. Endless, endless.
Um, 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 um,
Maybe.
um, um, um,
And feel your body made of salt and submerged in the ocean, surrounded by ocean or rain or both. You dissolve and merge. Every little bit of tension, feel it's just salt crystals, and your own awareness, the ocean of awareness, dissolves the tension. Ugh. You are both the endless quiet and the sound that emerges from it. The formless consciousness and the form it inhabits. Always both. No need for effort. It's already done.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let yourself go to the most relaxed, most released. Let yourself feel the most at home you've ever felt. Just let it land.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Welcome, everyone. We lost Lamar. I'm inviting her back. Am I back? Hmm. Surprised it wasn't me that lost a signal. It's been so stormy here. Very dramatic, very biblical flood level rains. Have fun. I swear meditation's just feeling yourself. Not even meditation, it's not doing anything. Feeling yourself as the vast awareness that's so quiet, so endless, so immortal. It's just is immortal. It's effortless. And then all the juicy movement inside of that silence. That's yourself. The endless quiet awareness and that which moves inside it as it. Nothing you need to do. Just enjoy it. You're just enjoying yourself. So simple. Enjoying yourself as everything and as nothing. Nothingness and everythingness. You happen to be both. Centered here. Your favorite person who you adore and you want to be so close to as to kiss every little inner part of your body. Nothing left unloved. Nothing. No. No pain left unsoothed. No tension left un unsoothed, unpetted. I almost feel like petting yourself. What if your own body from the inside was your own pet, beloved pet? They are. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get Lamar back. Oh, there she is.
Hey!
Hi.
I just looked up and
gonna start.
what?
I wondered what
What?
would get us
What?
laughing going.
I was in a totally other world, and I looked up and I saw the screen. I was like, "Oh, I wonder how long that's been like that."
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Somewhere between 1 minute and 3 hours. It was like somewhere in there. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Anyway,
Oh my lord! I don't know how it was for you guys, but it was really good for me.
it was good. It was good over here. Just
Ah,
in the nothingness and the everythingness at once.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Wow,
Mhm.
that was delicious. That was wow, wow.
Very delicious. Yes, that is the word, and very. Oh, yeah, and it's still here. Didn't we didn't end it. we
Yes.
didn't. We didn't start it. We didn't end.
Oh,
No.
yes. And just talking about it rises the potency of it. It's like, oh,
Uh,
yeah, I was riding with you. Yeah,
yeah.
I was riding with you.
Yes. Very riding. Very surfing. As the ocean
Yes,
surfing herself.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. Mm.
No less. In the last 24 hours, I've been feeling that perhaps, like I often use the word the word source for God or just everythingness, nothingness. And I love the word source. It's good. But I'm going to go with womb, I think, these days. That God equals womb. It's the womb of creation that we are. And as Nicholas says, love is God, God is a woman. And I love that. But God is the womb. And so, and then I had the thought too that I saw somebody say something along the lines, we're already in the womb-led world. We're already in the woman-led world. Like it's a joke that the women haven't run things anyways. It's already the case. And so this is like a more of like an anchoring and a centering of the attention. We're always talking about women and children at the center, women and children first. And we've been distracted. We put the focus on the outer ring of the circle. Not that that's less than. It's just we need concentric circles. But we've always been at the center. And so now it's a claiming and an anchoring and a seating, like taking our seat, literally like the gravity of it and the weight of it and the magnetizing pull of it. And in us doing that, we will just magnetize everything back into the right order. It's an ordinal thing, not a hierarchical thing. And I was like, it's already done. There's nothing to do. We're just going to be. And that magnetization will keep happening. That orbiting women and children will keep happening. And in that, it it's not so, it's like we all orbit each other when that flow gets started, just like any flow. Um, And it's us women taking our seat, and then the masculine knows where to orbit. And, yeah, it's already done. And we are all of the feminine, we are all of the womb. We are all XX and XY, we're all half feminine anyway, but we all come from this source, this womb. We're all tapped into it right now. So you are of the mother, you never lost your mother, and you are of the father. But we don't have to go anywhere for this. I still had a little, like, future future perfect state. But it is now, since it's always now, and we're already at the center, and we're already of the womb, and we're already magnetizers. What is there to do but just, savor and laugh and, play the drum and dance. When we remember, come back into the body, we remember. It's weird. It's just permission to be weird, whether you need it. But it's unpredictable. Looks different than you've seen, feels, sounds different. We're animals after all. Every single yoga pose is just an animal pose. Let ourselves be animals. Oh. Mm, mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Mm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you all. Love it. Love it.
Mm.
Earth baby. Yes. Mm,
Yes.
yes.
So we're gonna be doing these meditations.
Yes.
Is that what we're calling it?
We can call it we gotta call it something. So, yes, a community meditation. If somebody has a better name, if somebody has an idea for what we call it, we're open. Um, just
Ah,
just
ah.
wooning us.
I think I had like 3 or 4 words lined up in a row to describe it.
3 or 4, that's wow, that's a lot. That's more than
Ah,
When I used to teach meditation with my old partner who played ambient guitar,
uh-huh.
and and I remember taking forever to get our name right because I was like, "What do we call this thing?" It's just being. So it was called we called it simple being in the end, simple being, and I'd be like, I don't like I don't know, just simple being. We don't even I don't need to speak. We don't need the guitar. We don't need any of it. Simple being is even too much. But but why not? Why not? I mean, it's fun and it's great and words are fun, but.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. I've
ugh,
been I've been noticing I've been in this noticing of having these experiences that are, better than expected. I go into a store and I get better service than I even expected.
yes.
Um, I get the best results, get me the best tasting cappuccino just at the right temperature for me. Getting out on the road and me, and I know it's me choosing to see the change is what I see. Now that we know that we have that ability,
Yeah.
that when we look at something, we are changing it because we look at it. And because we're looking at it, that means we're also projecting onto it. Why don't just project the most juicy fucking thing? If you're going to project, right?
We're going to project,
Why not
which it
project?
is. Yes.
Yes. Project the most juicy fucking thing that you can imagine, right?
What else are we doing? Yeah.
So if we're creating the most juiciest narrative, that one is that everything is giving me better than I expected. Like I knew that we would have some sort of experience, but because of course, we're going to have an experience. But this experience went way beyond the high expectations of the experience that I thought that I might get.
Totally, totally. I'm with you 100%. 100%. I've been saying to myself and anybody who will listen, like, in this shift, we're gonna have to take like whatever our idea of heaven is, and then multiply it times 1,000, and then probably do it again because it's just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's like this is just a moment. This is just two people in a moment, and then all the beautiful folks gathered, and like one experience, like imagine the multiplication table when like we all just unleash ourselves to just be and
Mm.
we amplify each other's signal and I hear your dream and it reminds me of the one that's seated deep in my heart from who knows when, and that sparks yours, and it's just we light up like
Yes.
the stars in the sky.
Yes.
It's gonna be it is exponentially better, and me too. I barely expect anything anymore, or because it's the potential is endless as far as
Yes.
I can tell. Yeah.
Yes. The choices are completely fucking just like exponential. And so I lean a lot into I know the highest for me is going to happen. I know the highest for me is going to happen.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna trust that the highest for me is finding me as much as I'm finding it. Like we want to meet up.
Yes. Yes.
We want to have this experience of, "Oh, shit, this is juicy. I thought that other shit was juicy. Oh, apparently it gets juicier." Okay. Alright.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
100%. And, like,
Yeah.
the the evidence is there. If I look back on my life, it's only ever been for my highest. It's only gotten better. like, and whatever I thought was my worst was to vault me to like, like, like a what is it? Like a one of those things.
Yes.
Catapult. It
Yes.
catapulted me
Almost like
into a
a
whole nother,
somersault or,
yeah, catapult,
uh, the pole vault, catapult,
catapult.
yes.
Yeah, it just
Or pole
the
vault, the
yes,
action of a pole vaulter.
yeah,
Yes.
it
Yes.
levered me just thunk. Yeah, and I was in a whole nother realm of possibility I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and it can be so easy for someone to misunderstand it and think or feel in some way, oh, there's so many bad things going on. They're just not even admitting that all these bad things. And I'm not admitting those things aren't happening. Those levels and degrees of suffering are not happening because let me tell you, when we write a story, we write a fucking story. And we've been writing and rewriting the same story over and over again. And it's as if we haven't had the access to the records. But even today, we have access to the information, and there's still so many of us that no, that can't be.
I know,
No, that can't be.
I know.
You know, because they were like me. They had to have the experience. They couldn't just trust that that's how it was. No, I had to have that experience. So here we are, a bunch of people having experiences, and we say, well, how come we're not getting smarter? You know, I mean, why are we choosing like nicer things? Why aren't we choosing things where everybody gets to party and have a good time? What the fuck is this thing where we feel like, oh, well, as long as we're doing better than our neighbors, then that makes us feel good. Well, can you fucking eat a meal? Can you connect with another human being on that kind of shit? You know, like, you know, where's all that grandiosity and all of that? I'm so much smarter than the next person, and I'm so much more deserving. Where's that taking you exactly?
Exactly. How's it?
The only way that we end up, you know, living the life of our dreams is really giving in to making everybody else's life and dream come true. When we lean into that,
Yes.
you know,
Yep.
when we lean into how can I support a woman in my community? How can I support a child in my community? How
Yep.
can something that I do today have a positive effect on a woman and a child today?
Yes.
We don't have to
Yes.
have the woman and the child in our own household,
No,
but
no,
we
this is the
definitely come
insanity.
across women and children, you know,
Yes.
they're at the grocery checkout lines.
Here we are.
They're
Yep.
in the hospitals.
Yeah.
They're walking on the road. They're the shoppers,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. Yep.
They're catching the bus. They're hitching a ride.
Yep.
There's so many
Yep.
different ways that we can cross paths, um,
Absolutely. And
and uplift a woman or a
yeah.
child. Yeah.
Yes. And ask her, what can I do for you? How can I support you? What do you need from me?
Mhm.
What would make your day easier? What can
Mhm.
I do for you? And men, it feels so good. I mean, you know this. When you have this purpose, when you know supported someone and helped this woman who will
Mhm.
like the gratitude when a man actually helps me and doesn't have a hidden agenda,
Mhm.
my goodness. My goodness. You
Mhm.
know, it's like it's mana. It's so beautiful and my light shines back on him. But it all lines up. Like you get a boost from giving. You get a boost from being in service. I think about how men are often looking for submission from women. And I really think they're looking for their own submission. And it's not dom sub stuff. It's not like that. It's just ordinal again. And when you have someone who is tapped in and knows what serves her, which is what serves all, and you're tapped into that and in service to that, you're in the loop, you're in the circle of life, you're in the flow with her. And that
Mm.
is juicy stuff. That is juicy stuff. If it's carrying her groceries to the car, if it's dropping $50 in her Cash App, if it's building a website for, it's just juiciness. And so
Yeah.
exactly what you said, we're everywhere and we're all one family. The nuclear family is the biggest psyop ever. So
Mm.
she's your sister, she's your family.
Mhm.
And you lift her up, you lift yourself up. Period.
Yeah. Your aunt, your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. 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 Um, hmm.
I was just thinking how I wrote a post. I don't remember exactly the phrasing, but I said something about a man giving me the world, and Oracle replied, and she said, "Impossible women are the world." Yeah, we are the world. You know that song from the '80s? It's like, "We are the world. We are the children. We are the world." Um, and and then I was thinking about the man, the state, and how we all have a relationship with the man that stops us from being in relationship with the woman, which is includes ourselves, our body, our womb, the womb. And I had this thought today to I know you've already done this, Lamar, to burn my my relationship to the man. My birth certificate. I guess I'll block my parents' social securities, my birth certificate, my degree certificate, and even an energy healing certificate. I mean, these are just the ones that are in my house, but this is for this method called ask and receive. And it's lovely. It's a beautiful method, but it overcomplicates
Mm.
what is just ask. It's a very direct, it's not even ask and receive, it's just receive. If we bring everything totally, if we merge ourselves so fully, when we merge ourselves so fully. And so these are all kind of like symbolic representations of a bound of a veil between me and me, between between. And so I wanted to
Yeah.
burn them. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have my instant pot. Appropriate.
Why not?
Pressure cooker.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, just go
Yeah.
ahead. The birth certificate. This is I was born in Bixby Hospital in 1974, and September 19th, to Therese
Mm.
Catherine Luke Rokel and Bryce Paul. And Eduardo Ortiz was my doc. And yeah, I was born on 5:43 p.m. Aquarius rising, Virgo
Mm.
sun, Scorpio moon. And I'm just gonna let that go. I was given the name Megan with an H. My grandmother insisted it was the Gaelic spelling because I'm Irish. But I have another name that came to me many months ago, and that is the name Jana, J apostrophe A-N-A. And so I'm going to slowly but surely in my time and however it unfolds, start going by the name Jana and let Megan go. My my beloved Megan who went through a lot to get where she is. And I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything, everything, everything. So grateful for my parents' blessings and their curses. What they gave me and what they didn't give me. And I'm grateful for where I was brought up in a small little blue collar town in Michigan. There it goes. And I'm grateful for my education. Don't have my undergrad certificate. I went to University of Michigan. And initially, well, I loved psychology. I always did. Um, although I don't like the measuring of people. There's many things I don't like about it, and obviously it's very limited, but I was always interested in my fellow humans. But in college, I temporarily started to take business classes. Although as soon as I got into that economics class, I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. Um, because I thought psychology was too fun. That must not be what I should do for a living because work is supposed to be hard. And so I temporarily made my life difficult. But when I finally landed it, I've enjoyed every minute of a problematic profession, but there's a lot of earnestness and heart. And I was blessed to meet so many amazing people and and be intimate with them and know their lives and have the honor and the privilege of supporting them in their hardest times. And they supported me. The client and the therapist, who's who is it's not distinct. So there goes the degree. Tried to escape my fate. After undergrad, I moved to Colorado for a year and tried to be a ski bum and live in the mountains, and that didn't work. This certificate of I have 2 certificates of energy healing protocols, and I've learned so many different methods, and I have huge gratitude for all of my teachers, including the ones who betrayed me. Bless them all. They were perfectly cast. But it's time to let go of protocols and effort and certifications and proving oneself to the state, to the man, to the woman. Proving oneself at all, making difficult, making ourselves useful instead of just being, which is the most useful, most divine thing, to just be. We are just perfect. We are so perfectly complementary and cooperative and brilliant and beautiful and creative. We don't need all this. So may all education turn to play. May all learning be fun, be exactly what we feel so we want to do.
Hmm.
And I want to say thank you to everyone who taught me. This is a woman named Sandy Radomski, beautiful teacher. She discovered Ask and Receive and healing allergies. And able to heal a lot of people's allergies through the trauma that caused them, including alleviating my own. I appreciate Sandy very much. I went to the energy healing conferences, energy psychology conferences for 12 years. Learned all kinds of stuff. Went with Gaishida Kiyawak was the first teacher who opened my eyes to healing earth energies and reweaving earth grids. She's a Celtic and Seneca woman. Took us to Chaco Canyon one year. We sang in Chaco Canyon where the acoustics are unbelievable. Ancient site with hieroglyphs, So much beauty. So when I got my messages to go to Ireland or go to Joshua Tree or whatever, Gaishida was the one who inspired me, who opened up that portal. So I thank everyone. And thank you for witnessing this transition.
Welcome to Jhana.
Thank you.
The
Thank
time
you.
of Jhana. The time
Dana.
of Jhana.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the time of Jhana. Ah. Um, yeah.
Yes. I want to encourage anyone to burn their certificates, including marital certificates. I see marriage as a prison for women. It's what it really was. We were just traded as livestock. These pet patriarchal lines. You don't need to be married. You don't need to involve the state in divine partnership. And you can declare yourself, we just declare it. You can declare yourself divorced. Go through the process if you'd like, but we are sovereign beings, so I declare my sovereignty. You can too.
It's amazing when we are ready. We are ready.
When we
You know,
no, I do.
those, those words of taking back sovereignty, there were ideas that I had, you know?
Yeah.
They were concepts. And then I registered the difference when it became something that I really felt in my body. And I knew that it was my feeling in the body that made it so that the state would then be responding based on the signal that I'm sending them from my body that no, you don't have sovereignty over me. That is an idea that you made up, but and I was in agreement for a certain amount of time. And then I realized, oh shit, I'm participating in it because I'm agreeing that it exists.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Doesn't even exist. Exactly.
yeah, yeah, you know,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it never happened. The marriage never happened. You know? It's a good story though. It's very dramatic.
Yeah. I'm on the other hand where I was like, I thank God for all the marriages that I wanted that didn't happen. I'm so glad.
so, so I'm so happy for you. So happy for all of us. I know. You dodged many bullets. I got one got me. One got me. And I knew it. I knew. Talk about women's intuition. I knew the moment I met him. Well, the we had this crazy first date. The man walked up to me. His name's Michael, and I heard like way back in my psyche, oh, it's that guy, and it was like the script was like, oh, I got to play this one out, you know. And I was like, I tried to break up with him after like date 2, and he was just so insistent that we were, you know. And I was like, and he even said, like, I tricked you into into being with me. And I was like, yeah, he did. He did. He's really, really smart, really funny. And he just, he just went all in. And that's just going to happen.
Yes.
But I knew from like moment one, I was like, it's not this guy, but
Yes.
okay. All right, let's play this out. Let's do this thing.
And I went and I told myself I needed to have this experience, even though I was trying to run away from it at the same time, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I,
Ah,
I and I know that this happens in other people's lives, and there's a difference in how life is spoken about when you realize um that your life has been this interactive kind of game that's been talking to you, giving you these clues, you know, like your
yeah,
greatest fears are likely going to be something that's going to fucking happen to you. You're not going to like it, but it's probably going to happen to you. Just because
walk right
the
into it.
resonance, right? Just
Yeah,
because of the resonance of how much energy you're holding in
yeah,
called fear in that thing. And yes, you can unwind that. You can pull that back. And that requires you consciously working with it. And a lot of people, when we hit fear, we just go, okay, don't open that door. That's dangerous. Let's just go on to something else. Let's go hunger. Let's try hunger. You know, let's try thirsty.
yes,
Let's try horny. Let's try horny. Let's try that one.
totally. And why not?
Yes, right. But
Yes.
then, you know, if you're in, I think it's self mastery is what I've tuned into when I got into 60, when I crossed over into threshold of 60 and could see the expanse of my life over 6 decades and could really come to a full circle acceptance that everything was there guiding me, teaching me, pointing me to the way. The questions that I was asking were creating the answers, you know,
Yeah,
to come and reside, come and visit me at the perfect time that I was ready for it. Not before, not in full readiness. I've been in half readiness before and taken a little bit and then have to go and dive back into that shit, you know, to go, oh, is this really real?
yeah.
I believed it again. I went and I believed it again. So let me go ahead and play this out that this is really real. And going, oh shit, it's not really real. It wasn't real at all. It was made up from me from Jump Street.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
and you know, that isn't something that isn't something that you can tour guide someone into. I
No.
think that is, you know,
Yeah.
there isn't any,
No.
you know,
No
3
bypass.
steps to this, 10 steps to that. There isn't. There's paying attention and, you know, paying attention to what is spelling out feels like a ding, ding, ding in this moment and going,
Mm.
okay, it's trying to get your attention, whether it's in a negative way or in a positive way or something, just start to vibrate in your body. And that's a message that your body is sending you to, hello, you said to bring this. So here we are, you know? So
Yes.
here we
Yes.
are.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. The body never, it's just always speaking, and it's only ever supporting itself, which is you. It's like that only a story would be in resistance to what's here, which isn't true. It's again drama. In reality, there's no drama. Oh, look at those flowers. Now that's the kind of drama I can get behind.
See? Having an existence where I walk and I pay attention and the flowers talk to me and I go, you know what? That'd be a great idea. Let me take off some flowers. Oh, should I put other colors as well? Not just yellow. Oh, okay. I can do that too. Oh, put this on the altar for this conversation. Oh, take some of the sea. I love this life. I fucking love this life.
Me too.
Right?
Totally.
I just
Totally.
the fact that I get the opportunity and that I've chosen this over and over again, you know,
Yeah.
that I've chosen this magical way because I thought, well, why not? Why not try it? The worst I can find out is that I was fully fucking delusional, but that other one seemed kind of delusional as well too. So, you know, let me
Absolutely.
go with the one that just vibes more, you know? Because
Absolutely.
did you ever read the Celestine Prophecy or hear about it?
I heard about it, but I never read it. Mm.
I heard about this book and I got this book. I think it was in my mid-20s. And something lit up in me and then something made me really afraid simultaneously.
Mm.
The fear was, for the first time, intuiting that it's all my choice, that I'm choosing as I'm going along,
Mhm.
that I'm really creating this scenario. I was terrified of that. I
So
was
much power.
terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seemed like, no, no, it had to be somebody else who had more power over me. And I
Mhm.
had to experiment. I had to experiment giving my power over and over, and then going, I don't like that. I don't like that anymore. I've done that so many times. I'm going to try something else.
Mhm.
So let me try something else,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
And when I put out that signal of, I want to try something else, the divine is going, okay, she wants to try something else now. Come on, let's move her along. She's ready for something else. She's realizing that that's not the way. That's not bringing the answers. Let's see if we can get her attention with something else.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes.
and I know that I'm an average person. There's nothing
Nothing special.
exceptional or special, even though I want it. Oh my God, did I want to be special? Oh my God.
Doesn't everybody? That'll do it. If we can only be special, and especially to that one other special person. Woo! I'm sure that's gonna do it. I'm sure I'll be
Yes,
at peace. I'll be at peace.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
It will bring
Oh,
all the peace, joy, and happiness
yeah.
that I've been wanting. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I always say, like, if either all of us are special or none of us are special. We can't like, that's it,
Right.
Otherwise
Just like
otherwise
my saying is either all of this is spiritual or none of this shit is
none of it's
spiritual.
spiritual.
It doesn't
Totally.
vibe for me that only, 50% of it is spiritual and the other 50% is man-made and man's rules and you got to market this way because this is the only way to get to your audience and you have to hone in on who your what's the word? Who your who your audience
Oh, you
is and
audience or
get
something?
your
Yeah.
marketing plan and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, I do.
And then I was like, maybe that's not true. Maybe I don't need to go to school to learn marketing, to being able to promote something that comes from my spirit and comes from my heart. What feels true, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm not actually ready like I thought I was ready. Maybe all this time is actually necessary.
Yeah. Seems
Maybe
that
I
way.
don't need another degree. Maybe I just need to just sit, just
Yep.
just chill out, sister girl. Just chill out.
That's what's up. Like, that's the time we're in. Sister girls are chilling out. We're done. The era of our labor is over. We just
Yeah.
we just chill out now, you know? And
Yeah.
like, delusion, that word is like, you know, it says such a stigma in the world I come from. But
Mm.
I saw a TikTok because, you know, how the brilliance of TikTok, um, where this man was talking about how he wants his wife, like, the whole point of being married, it was talking about a wife, but it would like a partner, is for her to be delusional, is for her
Mm.
to dream on behalf of them both,
Mm.
for her full and he was saying also, like, I want this is a different video, but the guy was saying, I wanna be big enough to cover my wife," is what he said. He doesn't have a partner.
Mm.
So whatever she dreams, I got her back. I got her covered.
Mm.
Financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. And I was like, "That's it. That's divine masculine and feminine right there." And it's not delusion, it's that our full creative spirit is unleashed. This world was all created from delusion, from a thought. So, like you were saying earlier, like, why not the best? And the best comes from women's dreaming because
Yeah.
we just have that depth. We have the womb of creation, and that
Yeah.
is it's a direct line. Not that everybody doesn't have a direct line. You know what I mean? Like, if
Mm.
those the big plug, it's like we're plugged
Yes.
right in, you know?
Yeah.
That womb is plugged
Yes.
in. And so that delusion is creation, and we shouldn't be limited in the slightest from that.
Mm.
No one should be limited from it, but women and children first, you know? Women and children first, where children don't ever come out of the delusional, come out of the imaginal, right? So that they just
Mm.
create and create. And of course, any schools that set that up for children, the amount of the amount that they create, the amount of beauty they create is again 1,000 times bigger than we can imagine because
You
we haven't
know,
unleashed it.
the thing is that yes, exactly what you said. We haven't unleashed it. We have not experienced what the potentials are for human beings, what our
Yeah.
creative potentials are, what our problem solving potentials are, what our ability to want to create to benefit multiple realities simultaneously, you
Yes.
know?
Yes.
Uh,
Exactly.
and the fact that we can create from that just by asking to vibrate on a level where what you are creating is in benefit to all,
Yep.
not just some,
Not
not
just some.
just
All.
me and
Always all.
mine.
Yes.
Right. Like how many ripples out can this positively affect
Yep.
others,
Yep.
bless others,
Yep.
especially women and children,
Yep.
especially women and children.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes. Exactly. Women and
And
children
I
first,
believe,
but all. Right? It doesn't. It's
yes,
not. There's no subtraction. It's only addition.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
We haven't experienced what that is like.
Right.
And
Right.
um I'm not coming from saving the planet viewpoint. I'm coming from, if it's possible, why not me? If
Yeah.
it's possible to, because this
Why
is
not
like,
us?
this is a lot of what's coming is making that switch over from survival mode into thriving mode. This is the kind of imagination that comes from thriving mode. And because the imagination is so audacious, it is so fucking audacious that people go, I think that they're delusional.
Mhm.
And it's only because their imagination has been so captured by survival mode that we don't know what it is to create from a thriving state,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
We can recognize it. I think we can feel it, but we don't know what that's like on a continual basis because at some point, capitalism has come in and captured the narrative of the story, changed the focus of the why to just about making money and just about accumulating more shit and having more and showing yourself to be so smart and being so special and so different. And look, they got a name. I'm so special. They named the street after me. You know, them kind of people, you laugh, you know.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
so special that I got a bench in a park named after me. I couldn't just sponsor the bench in the park. I had to tell them, you know what, you got to put my name on it,
Yes. Then I'm
right?
sure I won't be abandoned and I'll be safe and I won't die alone.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And my life will have meant something because look at that bench in that park.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Instead, can we go into the spirit of planting a tree knowing that we won't be there to see it fruit. We won't be
Yes.
there to see it flower.
Yes. It has nothing to do with this. The delusion is the separate self. The delusion is
Mm,
that there is someone there to take credit for all of it. Point to him. Point to her.
mm,
No, we are channels of the one mind, channels of the one body. And so the ego, whatever you want to call that, that is the delusion. That is the delusion. The limit is the delusion. And the story of the doer. No,
mm. Yeah.
you know?
So I'm questioning more and more of those stories that I made up.
Yeah, yeah. Question them all.
I'm telling you, especially to start with, you know, on that list is those self-defeating ones. Why didn't you start just for fun? Start with those. You know, like why would we choose to be sadomasochists to believe that shit?
Oh,
Oh, it was to point us to the truth. It was to make us so uncomfortable that we needed to find out the truth. Is that really the truth? You know?
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. And we play the victims so that mom and dad will give us attention, you know, and then we'll feel whole. But meanwhile, we abandon ourselves through that whole process.
yes.
And, out of fear of abandonment, we abandon. Out of
Mm, mm,
fear, I'm not safe, we leave ourselves, cold. Um, all of it, it's self fulfilling prophecy because we got our little story
mm,
going. But as Byron Katie says, who would you be without your story? How would you feel? What would this moment taste like without your story, you know?
mm,
And then we unleash ourselves, the full expression, which is out of control and totally unpredictable and doesn't look like
mm,
anybody you've ever seen. And certainly you're going to get a bad grade. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like because whatever the standard is insanity. Grading, I say this all the time, grading comes from the cattle industry, like grade A meat. You don't want to eat the
branding
cattle.
comes from the cattle
Brand
industry. Yes.
branding comes from the cattle industry.
Yes.
People ask me, "What's your brand?" I don't want one. No, thanks. How about
And
free? The
think about
word free.
and we've been convinced into this insanity of normalizing that language. Like, oh, this is every day. Oh, this is my brand. Oh, that affects my brand. Oh, that's not with my brand. I'm like, do you really want to claim that word? Do you really want to use that word?
Want to have a brand? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we
No, I have
really
this really
want to?
fancy logo that you on me. Yes. Now I have a real identity though. Now when I have a logo, now I'm onto something. Now I've got a
Yeah.
solid self to stand on.
Yeah. My gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that me that wanted to have an identity, that me that wanted hang on to the identity I was losing. Oh my God. Did she screech? Oh, she protested, honey. She wanted her title. She
Yeah.
wanted a fucking title. She wanted her business card with her
Yeah.
position.
Totally, totally, totally. Yeah, get that degree and that all the letters and the things.
Yeah, man. She wanted the
Girl,
website.
yes. Yeah.
It was gonna do
Ah,
it all. It was gonna
yep,
do it all.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. No, it can be a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Good distraction,
I'm
though.
so thrilled.
Yes,
Sorry?
it's I said good distraction, though. Again, fun, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
entertainment.
it was
It
entertainment.
definitely is entertainment, you know?
It's gonna make for a really good screenplay. We're all gonna, like,
Yeah.
I can see how we're all gonna have these movies, and we're just gonna, like, laugh and have fun at our struggle life. You know what I mean? It'd be like, my struggle self, she was woo! She worked hard. That bitch
I'm telling
worked
you.
hard. She had 3 jobs,
Yes.
you know? But it'll just be entertainment. It'll just be because we will laugh that we ever efforted in life. Like,
Oh,
what? 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 We chose effort? We chose suffering? Huh. That was a wild ride.
wild.
Anyway, what's
Yeah.
for dinner, you know?
Yes.
Anyway, that's that's
What's
over.
for dinner? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the transition from surviving to thriving.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the signature of this,
Yeah.
you know? Um, and if that was like, a motif in my life, you know? That
Yeah.
was Maya Angelou putting it in my head, you know? She simultaneously let me know, "Girl, you're not thriving. You are surviving right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're telling yourself, but you're really in survival mode." And then she made it a possibility that thriving actually existed, that there was a place where I could feel that I was in thriving more so than I was in surviving.
Mm.
And, and yeah, and all the little hints along the way was about getting me there, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And thank goddess it is the easiest thing in the world to thrive. That
Mm,
do you know? That
yes.
the hard thing is to survive. The easy thing
Yeah,
is to thrive.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's all of the programming of the ego, but there is such an intense fear of almost as much as our fear of death, but there's such an intense fear of our freedom as well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
that
it's
I
totally
feel for
unknown.
my,
Yeah.
yes,
You don't
yes,
and it's really, really unknown. You can't take anything with you.
yes. Yes, because that's been part of my process or part of the process that's been happening to me is continually testing me on control and wanting to be in control of things and feeling the need to know what's going to happen next month or where am I going to be. All of those things were part of the mechanisms that made it difficult for me to let go
Yeah.
because I'm like, "Oh, I can't let go because I don't know what it's gonna be." And until you can, get me to the point where I don't have to give a shit about, knowing, I can't seem to let it go.
Yep.
And, I finally just let it go as a surrender because I kept seeing over the course of my life that every time I surrendered, something caught me.
Yeah.
Something led
Every time.
me, guided me, saved me,
Yeah.
was the best thing that ever happened to me, you know?
Yeah,
That
totally.
that thing that was breaking my heart, that I was snot crying over, and I
Yes,
would get myself through all the different stages of that grief to, I can't oh, I'm so grateful that happened to me.
totally,
I'm so
totally.
grateful that happened to me.
Yeah,
And, it makes it difficult for me to have conversations with people who aren't quite there yet. Maybe they're close by where they've seen
yeah,
enough of a pattern in their life of things working out for them, and then
yeah,
seeing the other parts of the parts where it's not working out for them, and what is part of the contribution, what is my part of the contribution of that? What
mm,
is it taking me? Where is it taking me into mastering? Because obviously it's bringing me back into this because I haven't mastered it. You know, there's a nuance of this that I haven't gotten yet. Yes, I thought I'd processed it. I thought it was done, but there was a nuance that I didn't get. And when I got that nuance, I went, oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't
yeah,
have that nuance. I thought I'd mastered it, well, no,
mm,
actually, I've mastered it better than I did last time. I still don't know if I've mastered it. We'll see how it presents when it shows up again. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah,
Does it even
totally.
create a bump on my road?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, it's sort of like mastery is just yeah, you don't where it's like it's there's no self to master. Do you know
Mm.
what I mean? It's just surfing. It's just the
Mhm.
unknown surf.
It's a
As far as I
lot of play. It's a lot of fun, you
it's a lot
know?
of fun. Yeah, it's a
It's a
ride.
lot of play and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and it was also when I believed it so, it was also tragic. It was also fucking
yeah.
unfair. It was
Oh, yeah.
also a mind fuck. Oh, it was also
Mhm.
I'm not gonna leave this life with my head intact. I'm just gonna lose my fucking mind in this life. You know?
Oh, I do.
Those states of beings were also true
Yeah,
because that's
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
dealing with in that moment, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's really we're still surfing. It's just like how much are you gripping onto the board, you know?
Mm, mm, yes, yes. There
You
have been
don't have to
times
grip. Be the board. Yeah.
there have been times where I literally saw myself off the cliff, hanging off of the rocks, my nails just hanging off the rocks because I just refused to fucking let go. I just
If you been there.
I gotta try this just a little bit harder.
Exactly. I'm gonna play this all the way out to the bitter end. Like, where the only taste in my mouth is bitterness. Then maybe.
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
That's my
man.
move. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fast learner. I take the
I'm happy to
let me
meet
take
you.
the hard way.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you because that was me. Yeah, man. If I could take it the hard way, and I could take it the hard way multiple times.
You froze for a second. Will you repeat what you said?
Oh my yes, it's telling me my internet. I said I was the one that if I could take it the hard way, and if I could take it the hard way multiple times, that was me.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. Do you have a harder route? I know this one's really it's like a labyrinth or whatever, but I'd love a few more turns. I'd love it also to have, like, gravel and,
You
like,
know what? That answer seemed a little bit too suspiciously quick to come.
little
I'm
yeah,
sure that's not true.
I'm sure that's not true. Also, you're
Yeah.
gonna take the easy route? What kinda what kinda you know what I mean? Like, where's your strength? Where's your grit? Where's your, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want the ones who can beat real monsters. I don't care that they're
Yeah.
not real. I don't
Yes.
care that they never existed.
Those ones with the stick-to-itiveness. They don't
Yeah,
give up, damn it.
yeah. The sacrifice every day. You know,
What
those
you
are the
got
ones.
there? You
That
got
was
there.
my internet went in and out. So, but it seems fine. It seems fine. But my
Yes.
my oven went off and on. That was the beep. I lost power, but it's back on. It's fine. I think my internet is out though, just so it's fine. But it seems to be going on the cell signal. So yeah, because my
Okay.
computer's down. Anyway, maybe that's our sign.
Because I'm one for signs
Really?
because I heard it beep when you were
Yeah.
using the word sacrifice. And I'm like, oh, okay. Are they making some punctuation marks that no, there's no such thing as sacrifice?
There's no such thing. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the martyr. It was
No.
the last time we spoke. No more martyr. The martyr era is over. It's ended. We've rung the bell. It's over.
Yeah.
officially
Yeah.
officially ended. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Let
Very
the
much
you
so.
know the Christ story, the man on the cross. Can we please? We're done. Yeah,
The thriving stories here.
the thriving stories here.
All power to the people. Thank you very much, Bob, the free radical. Um, yes, the thriving is here because if it's not here, it's not in the future, right?
Where's
If
the
it's
future?
not
Yeah,
here right now, it's not in the future. If you're going to pay attention to the news and where that is, what direction is going in, it's not going to get better following in that, you know?
yeah, good.
Thriving is not going to, they're not interested in thriving at all. They're not interested in thriving. They're
It's
into
death.
the power, they're into the fear, they're into boundaries and territories and
Pretend
land
opposition,
demarcations. Yeah.
competition, and separation, and division, and opposition, and the zero sum game. We're so done. Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those kind of things that I feel really blessed that I have 6 decades. I've taken an interest in watching and learning about history because that history has really been that big picture thing where I realize, oh, they keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. It's
Yeah.
redressed up, but it's really the same
Well,
thing. I don't
so
want to play that. I don't
no,
want to
so
play that game anymore.
no,
I don't want to
so
contribute
I.
to that game continuing, giving that game my energy. And I want to play something else, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not about, Earth, human beings surviving for the next, 10, 20 generations. It's not about that. It's about leaning into the juiciness of your life. Like we're here. Why not go into thriving? They, these powers that are orchestrating these big events because it's not us. We don't wake up in the morning going, you know what? 5 more bombs over Gaza today.
Mm.
Bomb Yemen. Spray pesticides on this field. Force them to buy these pesticides so that I don't make any of those decisions, right? And it's obvious that the ones that are making these decisions, they know that this is a finite amount of resources that we have on this planet. They already know that their Ponzi scheme is just up, but they're just digging in even more
They only have
to
one move.
invest more,
Yeah,
to
they
pull
only know
more
to.
people into that.
Yeah,
And I'm not,
exactly.
I don't
But
want to go
nobody's
in that
buying it.
direction.
No, it's so. I mean, nobody buys it. It's so great that it's so obvious now, and like everybody's just sitting, going like, who's going to make the call? Who's going
Yeah.
to make the call to announce the
Yeah.
end of the zero sum game? and then we can
Right.
just play,
Right.
and it's a positive sum game. Everybody wins,
Yes.
and there's more resource than any of us could ever need that's
Yeah.
constantly replenished, and let's have fun. We're all over ready, overripe. We're ready. We're falling from the tree here.
And it's real simple. It really is simple to focus and place women and children at the center because
Yeah,
they are the ones who are the most physically vulnerable
yeah,
on this planet,
yeah,
right?
yes.
And why that isn't a hard concept to get to.
No,
It isn't a hard concept to know that if you have a society that is flourishing, it's because the women and the children are flourishing.
period. Period.
That's where health of a society
Every
is
society, every
really
ecosystem. Yes,
right,
yes,
you know?
yes. Females and
So
juveniles cared for first,
so
always.
I'm like, for the amount of time that I'm still in this physical body, I want to do some juicy shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, who's gonna pick us up in the plane? Who's gonna
Yeah.
like, that's all I wanna know is who's our ride?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's
That's
taking
it.
the plane for our world
Let's have
tour?
some juicy
Because
collaborations.
yes, we're just gonna
Let's
and oh my god, and, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun. Like, New Earth is so much fun. All it is fun. That's all it is. It's just play. It's just enjoying one another's creative play, enjoying one another's juiciness, enjoying one another's thrive.
yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
And we
It's
can
nothing fancy.
all we can all practice it to whatever extent our own lives allow. And that
Right
is
now.
that whatever hours of the day, time in the day that you can say, "Okay, I don't have a plan for this time. I'm just gonna roll with what's the next thing I feel like doing. What's the next
That's
thing
it.
I feel like doing?"
Yeah.
And practicing really leaning into creating spaces in your day where you're flowing with that, because then that communication, that body feedback becomes stronger and stronger where you go, "Oh, this is a sign for me to pay attention. My body is telling me pay attention in this particular moment,"
Yep.
right?
Yep. Always.
Where
Always.
I have a choice that I can make. And the more that I make choices that do not self-abandon, that don't uh, disrespect and dishonor the communication that the body is giving, where you just roll over it and bulldoze over it. Yeah, you're hungry, but I ain't got no time for you. You know,
Yeah.
it's you're just gonna have to wait. Oh, you need rest. Well, we have to do all these other things before we deserve to slow down.
Yes,
You
this
know,
insertion of a
before.
self in there, a manager. You don't
Yes.
need a manager. You don't need a control. There is no manager. There's very few psychologists and dead white guys that I refer to, but William James I do. William James said
Mm.
that it's feeling first, then we have a thought, and then we have emotion, right? So we have like pain, like direct pain, let's say if we lost a loved one. But then we have a
Mhm.
story of like all of the future moments I won't get to have with them. And then we have grief
Mm.
and sadness, and we have a pining, and we have this stuck energy actually. Versus like if you watch elephants grieve, they make sounds and they show the body and they gather around and they create community and it's very visceral and they move the energy of that pain of the loss through their body. And they don't go these second and third steps. That's only humans that have this artificial self that would block that natural flow. So I
Yeah.
sometimes say it's not even choice. It's like the body is already it's already always going to move toward its fulfillment. It's all it does. So it's pre-choice in a way. It's just like we did today coming into the body. You as awareness being so intimate with your body as to move with her, move with him, move with them in synchrony. You don't leave their side because you're two, but you're one. And the more merger internally, and then you merge with others. It's like you just we all synchronized. That's the orchestral movement. That's what we had today, where we didn't know, we had no plan whatsoever, but here we are, you know?
Mm.
So you
Wow.
don't even have to make a choice in the end. It's like relax all the way back into choicelessness and see what the body already chose.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is wired with all of life. See what life chose for you. Last night, I went wandering out, late, and I was dark and with these rolling hills, I couldn't see anything. I was like, "What? I can't believe I'm out here." I'm, like, sort of tripping. And it was like, no, I needed to go out, and then I was, like, looked up, and there
Yeah.
was a break in the cloud. It was just so glorious,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the whole land called me out there, and they wanted to
Yeah.
show me go show me
Yes.
the night.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Oh, yes. Yes, you
Mhm.
speak my language, my dear. You speak
Yes,
my language.
and you mine. Beautiful.
Mm.
Well, thank you, everyone. This was so lovely. Thank you, Sacred
Yeah.
Storylines, for saying hi. Thank you, Eternal Circle. Yes, yes. Good to see all of you. Richard, hi. People still trying to sort out, did we go to the moon? Yeah. Right on, sister. Right on, brother.
Yeah.
Can I dig Russell Brand? Well, Russell just they everybody up there is everybody in the limelight is compromised, as we know. So his sexual, you know, assaults are coming out. So the
Oh.
answer is no. The answer is no. But yeah, all power to the people. Exactly. We're
Yeah.
changing of the guard is here. It's right now, you know. And yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And enjoy our lives. I
That's right.
just the fact that I get to slow down and talk to flowers and plants. I love this shit. Um Another, maybe my 20 years ago, this version of myself, if presented to myself 20 years ago when I was in my 40s, I would have said, "You lost your fucking mind, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we ain't talking to no flowers and plants. You mad? You lost your mind, yeah. They're gonna put you up and lock you up."
Yep. Yep. But
You know?
the insanity is not talking to them. The insanity is believing their separation. That's crazy. That was disproven by science long time ago. It's certainly been disproven by all the mystics. You can disprove it yourself right now. So
And they
the
did
insanity.
such a good job in telling those lies. And they repeated them over and over again. And then some of us, we just decided to stop checking. We decided to stop countering the argument.
Yeah,
We
we just
just
believed it.
decided, yeah, we just took it for granted. But it's not true,
No.
you know,
Sure.
that we are connected with everything. And I don't know. I mean, I do know. My experience of living is so much more juicy knowing that this relationship is here and
Yeah.
me open to it and, me inviting it,
Yeah.
me trusting. Because I had to learn how to trust myself as being able to practice trusting that voice, that intuitive guidance. I had to make conscious decisions. I'm going to trust myself. This world has told me I shouldn't trust myself because
Yeah.
I'm a woman, because I'm so emotional, because of this, because of that. You know,
Yeah.
but me, I decided, what if I put that to the side and go, you know what? I trust myself.
Love
I
it. Yeah.
actually trust myself.
It comes
I
down to that,
trust
doesn't it?
myself to deal with this particular challenge. Whether it's to find the right screw to go into the right bolt,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
keys that go into the right hole, all of those small decisions, tiny decisions to big decisions. I had to remind myself over and over again that I trusted myself because the narrative was so much in the opposite. And I had given so much of my power into believing that opposite narrative for a long time. So I had to really work with unwinding that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
still. and still be faced with moments going, oh, I don't think I trust myself. Okay, I think I'm having some trust issues. I'm like, okay, I know where that comes from. Thank you very much for bringing my attention to this. Yes,
Yeah.
we want to let this go as well too. In the what's the word? The fire sale. We're gonna give all of this away in the fire sale. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Take my degrees, take all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
holding on to none of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So
Well,
we could speak indefinitely, and I thank everyone, and I thank you for riding this wave, and I look forward to wherever it is that it's taking us. Yeah.
me too. Me too. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Tree
Thank
Bear says,
you,
peace and
everyone.
love, sisters. Peace and love. Peace and
Yeah.
love. Yes.
Peace and love to you as well. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy solstice and merry everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Bye, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.